Hello. Gotta think of a better greeting than that. One of the many benefits of having a cancer diagnosis is I'm trying to do a number of things that I've wanted to do for a long time in my service to Gaudiya Vaishnavas and people in general, just to talk about a lot of topics that I think are really important for everyone to understand. And I also want to document the journey of the cancer diagnosis to hopefully being a cancer survivor or not. Many things that I have understood in theory are taking on a lot deeper meaning now. And I'm going to be traveling to Mexico next month, January, around the beginning of the year, to go to a cancer clinic. Although the diagnosis I have for my cancer being localized in the neck area is a good one, apparently this type of cancer is a little more difficult to treat. But in any case, I'm doing everything that I can in terms of diet and different protocols that have been shown to be helpful in strengthening the immune system and fighting cancer cells. Because cancer, it isn't a bump or a lump, it's a systemic problem, it's a much deeper problem. Many factors involved if you study it, which I've been doing. I know a bit about health, but it's quite a study actually, health, and many opinions about it, of course, but certainly eating organic food. Of course, I'm a vegetarian. That's certainly recommended. Plant-based diet, exercise, right thinking. I had to take a look at that. I'm a pretty positive person, and I don't. Sometimes, when people are attached to each other in a relationship, they're becoming serious, or a serious devotee. But it doesn't mean you're not joyful and happy. It means you're committed, I think probably is a better word. They're in a committed relationship. Serious. It's serious. Seriously joyful, seriously loving, and however you want to see it. So I'm just kind of playing around for the first few times I do this, just to get it out there and let everyone know that I'm doing this series, hopefully with a website, but at least on YouTube to begin with. And then I'll be going to Mexico. I'm leaving on the 6th, coming back on the 16th. I'm going to travel a little bit in California. Hopefully I'll get to talk to some devotees. I'm trying to come up with a title. Right now it seems like something like Facing Death to Live Life More Fully, or something of that nature. Many people understand that to live life you have to be able to deal with death because it's a factor, a big factor in living in the material plane. Life is temporary and short, a lot of distress, a lot of difficulties, and the benefit of having a spiritual outlook, a religious even outlook to life. I think that my talks, certainly being a devotee of Gaudiya Vaishnava, practicer of bhakti, is certainly part of it, but also the different aspects that we all share as human beings. And disease is one of the fourfold miseries: birth or rebirth, disease, old age, and death. These are the fourfold miseries, I think, in Buddhism as well as Hinduism, Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So just to try to speak with some conviction on these topics. That's my hope, and to document my journey and my realizations. And I'm especially extending my trip only, a week, but to go to the redwood forest in Muir Woods, because that had such a big part to play in my spiritual journey, at my existential crisis. So that's it for now. I'm not very good at editing these things, so I'm just going to kind of leave them as they are, unless I find out some techniques to use. But that's my first in the series of, I don't know how many series, and different parts of it as well. Thank you.